Hey guys, I'm Cherry and welcome to Cherry Yoga. Today we're going to be looking at Sun B. Sun B brings a lot of fire into the body, especially when you do it right. So let's have a look at that. The first pose we're going to start with is chair pose, Utkatasana. Oh. So there's always poses that you'll love and poses that you don't love as much. And I guarantee whenever anyone says in a class I go to, Utkatasana, I'm like, no. So that's probably the thing I should be doing more of. So make sure there's a little gap between your heels and your big toes touch. There are different sorts of chair pose, but we're not going to go into that today. Now from here, I want you to bend your knees. Take the belly button in. Good. So it's like you're sitting in a chair. Hands are going to come all the way up. Now you don't want to be arching into the spine because again, it can get a little bit squishy in here and we're looking for space with this. So instead, draw the belly inside and then see if you can tuck your tailbone under to keep that long spine. Now the more you reach through the fingers, the easier this will be. So if you start to switch the fingers off, this will get heavy real fast. I want you to squeeze both legs together like they're just one big, giant, but very attractive leg. And you're going to send the weight back into your heels. Sit deep. Good. Let's take a big, deep breath in. And fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale, long spine. Take your shoulders away from your ears. Plant the hands and step it back to plank pose. Modify if you need to with your half chaturanga, otherwise lowering down towards your mat, cobra or upward, inhale. Downward facing, exhale. So there are a couple of different variations. This is just one variation of Sun B that I like to teach. It's a little more accessible for people. So we're going to take the right foot all the way up towards the ceiling. Now try to keep the hips level. So instead of opening the hips to lift the leg, instead try to keep the hips level and use your hamstring on the right to lift that leg. Now take a big breath in and step to your right thumb, lunge. Good. Now get your tummy off your front thigh here. You're going to press into the front foot. Imagine that both of your feet are almost zipping towards each other. Keep the belly in, rise to crescent lunge. Okay, now if your lower back feels funky here, you can bend the back knee and then tuck your butt under to make more space. Space is important, always looking for space. If you feel okay, then you're going to take the back of that thigh all the way to the ceiling. And instead of having a lazy back foot, try to draw that back heel all the way up over the toe. Good. Try not to flare out the ribs, but draw those guys in. So looking for length here. Take one more big breath. And open out to warrior two. So sealing the back foot down, open it out. Now if you look down at your feet, they need to move a little probably. So you're going to take this front heel and shuffle it till it's either drawing a line through the middle of the back foot or heel to heel alignment. Right? It's different for everyone what they like, and that's okay. Now let's try to get this right thigh parallel to the mat. Ooh, it's a long way down, right? So if you're up here, you're taking it easy. So try to really bend into that front leg. Now here, make sure the knee is tracking towards the pinky toe edge so it doesn't bow in. And press down with the front foot. Try not to take the knee past the ankle, but instead straight up and down. Now take the shoulders, roll them back and down, belly and sides. Good. Look over your front middle finger. Flip the front palm. Reverse. Inhale. Keep the depth in the front leg. And both hands circle back down to the mat. Step it back to plank pose. Lower chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing. Inhale. Downward facing. Exhale. Good, so let's repeat on the other side. Left foot all the way up towards the ceiling. Try to keep the hips level, right? Use that hamstring to lift the leg instead. Tiger curl, knee to nose, step it to your left thumb, lunge. Good, get the belly off the front thigh. And imagine again that the feet are scissoring towards one another. Press down with the feet, belly in, rise. Crescent lunge. Okay, so remember, if you need to bend the back knee, that's okay. If it's long, get it strong. Now let's get these front ribs, draw them in. Reach the fingertips further away from the floor. Good, take a big breath in and open out to warrior two. Good, move your feet where you need to move your feet. And then see if you can sit deep into that front leg. So this left thigh is now parallel to the mat. It is a long way down. If you ever thought that you didn't have long legs, you're probably noticing that you were dead wrong. Let's flip the front palm, reverse, inhale. Both hands circle back down. Step it to plank pose, lower, chaturanga. Cobra or upward. Downward facing. All right, so let's do one round with breath. Okay, you got that? Yeah, of course you do. Let's do it with breath. So, big toes touch. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hands, step it back, plank pose, lower, chaturanga. Upward inhale. Downward exhale. Right foot to the sky, breath in. Tiger curls, step it to lunge, top of the mat, breath out. Rise to crescent, inhale. Open warrior two, sit deep. Flip reverse, breath in. Both hands down to the mat. Step it to plank pose, lower, chaturanga. Upward inhale. Downward exhale. Left foot, breath in. Tiger curl, step to lunge, breath out. Crescent, inhale. Open warrior two. Flip reverse, breath in. Both hands to the mat. Plank pose, belly into lower, chaturanga. Upward inhale. Downward exhale. One breath in. One breath out. Bend the knees, look forward. Step or jump, top of the mat. Halfway, inhale. To fold, exhale. Fingertips towards the ceiling, big breath in. And hands to heart. Okay guys, that is Sun B, building a lot of fire and strength in the body. If you've got any questions, hit me up. I'd love to hear them. Otherwise, I'll see you next time on Chair Yoga.